Hi y'all. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amira, and today we are doing a YesStyle haul. My very first YesStyle haul. I have never ordered from YesStyle until now, so this was a fun little adventure for me. Let's get into it. Okay, so when I decided to order from YesStyle, let me take a sip of my little. So delicious. This is guava flavored. So good. It's Jarritos. If you know what Jarritos is, you know that it's delicious. So yeah, I went into shopping from YesStyle for the first time. I went specifically for sunscreen. You know me, I am a sunscreen advocate. I talk about sunscreen all the time. Year round, you should be wearing it. You should be wearing it right now. You should be wearing it anytime you leave the house. 365, as long as the sun is in the sky. So I was like, well, I always do a surveillance of my sunscreen collection, what I have on hand, what I have on tap for the summer months. And that tends to be when I sort of buy a ton of sunscreen, because I know I'm going to be going through a lot and I'm going to want different finishes for different days, you know. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to go on YesStyle and try all of these sunscreens that people that I know rave about, you know. So first one I got was and I haven't tried this one yet because I'm going through some other ones, but I'm going to show you the Isn't Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. If you are on Instagram, then you know that the girlies love this one. The girls love this one, okay? And people have raved about it, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I haven't tried it yet. I can't report back yet, but I did. This was part of the haul, and I have purchased it and procured it, and it's waiting. I think I'm gonna dig into this probably sometime this week because I have already finished one sunscreen. Yeah. And that one is this tiny little mini baby. And this is the daily go-to sunscreen from Purito, and it is broad spectrum SPF 50 plus PA++++++++. And this was one of my OG fave sunscreens, and I wanted to see if I still liked it. They had it in a mini. This is different from the one that I used to. I think I used to get the one that was like Centella, but this is like their more basic formula. And I started using this when it came, and then I took it with me to my little mini staycation. So I used this over like a 2-week period, and I think there was enough product for that, you know. It's pretty much empty. There's maybe a little bit in there, but I don't think I could get like the 2 finger lengths worth out of this anymore. But I love the Purito sunscreen, so I didn't go into this thinking, oh, what's this like? I knew it was going to be fantastic. It was. I'm probably going to pick up a full size of this. Yeah, I love Purito sunscreens. And then I got the other like cult fave, which is the Beauty of Joseon. I always want to say Josephon, but I think it's Joseon. Yeah, Beauty of Joseon, SPF 50. As you can see, this is getting a lot of views. I wore it today. I have it on today. It's a beautiful sunscreen. I also got the little mini set that they have of their serums, and I'm going to put a picture up. I didn't want to go grab all the little bottles from my bathroom because they're like sitting on, and it was a little too fiddly. So I'm going to put a picture up of the Beauty of Joseon's like serum little collection, and you can buy the little mini set to try all of these serums that they sell. And I've been using those, and I've been bouncing between all 4, and I've been loving them. I don't know which. I want to buy a full size one or 2, but I don't know which ones. But those are amazing. I've been really loving those on my skin. Which one did I take with me? I took the propolis and niacinamide one with me on my little staycation, and that was beautiful. What I like about it is it has the niacinamide, but it has the propolis, which makes this, it just kind of gives like a nice hydration to the skin. They have the calming serum, which is like green tea, which is great if your skin is just feeling a little irritated. And I use that on days like where I just feel like my skin just needs like a little TLC. It doesn't necessarily need any actives. It just needs something to kind of help, you know, give it a warm hug, you know. So I've been using that one, and then they have one that is the Snail Mucin one, and that one is just really intense hydrator, which I really love as well. Because again, as I said in a previous video, my skin right now, my skin used to be really oily, and then I went and tried Tretinoin, and my skin kind of evened out, and it's been more normal. I went back on Tretinoin. My experience with Tretinoin this round has not been as positive, like in the sense of like, I don't feel like it's worked as well, and I think that has more to do with the percentage than anything else. I think I need to go up in percentage. So I'm probably going to do that at some point soon. But what's been happening with my working situation is that my office is really cold, so I'm always freezing. So I have a tiny little heater under my desk, which then means that all the air blowing on me is very dry and hot, which then makes my skin overproduce oil while also getting a little dry in areas. So what I have to do is really bleed into the hydration aspect. So the Snow Mucin serum has been perfect for that. It's been absolutely perfect for it. So I've been really loving that. The other one, which is the rice and alpha arbutin, I like that one as like a treatment serum. So I'll use that on maybe the nights that I'm not using my tretinoin, I'll use that, or I'll use it in the morning. Been loving all of the serums. I'm actually really impressed by the consistency. They're not too heavy. They don't feel sticky on the skin. They sink in beautifully. They're all very elegant formulas. So I will definitely be picking up at least 1 or 2 of the full sizes when I'm finished with that set. I then got this little mini as like a gift with purchase of this Some by Me mini sunscreen. So I need to try this one. I haven't used this one yet, but this is another travel size, and I love these little ones that you can just like throw in your bag. So I'm excited to try this one, but I'm going to work through the ones that I actually purchased first. And then I picked up a lip stain, and I have never used Rom and End, I think is the way it's called, is what it's called. I've never tried any of the like K-Beauty makeup brands. I tend to lean more towards skincare and sunscreen when it comes to K-Beauty. So I got a lip stain in the shade Fig, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm not going to put it on my lips because this stains so much, and I'm going to be trying some other lip products on for you guys, so I just don't want to do that so early in the video. But this is what it looks like. And the smell of it, it smells like candy or something, like some kind of fruity candy. It feels really cool and watery on the lips. But I did notice that the stain didn't last as long as I would have liked it to last. Like when I put it on, it looked so pretty, and then as it faded, it looked pretty. But then the moment I ate a meal, the stain was completely gone. So I don't know about the stain power of this. Maybe it was just like what I was eating. Maybe it had too much oil in it, because pretty much oil will decimate anything. I don't know. I've only used this twice, and it's faded both times. So I feel like I want to use it a little bit more, get some more use out of it before I like form a like concrete opinion, because I do really love the way it feels on the lips. The color is not a color that I generally reach for. But that's kind of why I got it. I kind of want to step outside of my comfort zone, but I love the smell of this. I love it. But I don't mind scented lip products. Some people hate it, but I don't mind scented lip products. And it just smells like candy. Now let's get into a little set of products that I received from YesStyle and PR. This was included in my order, which is really lovely. And I got 4 lipsticks. So the first one is from Kibo, and it is the Velvet Lip Plus lip stain, and I can't read that, so I don't know what it says, but if you guys can read it, let me know. I'm wearing my contacts and I'm still blind. I'm going to take my lipstick off because I'm going to try a couple of these on. Like, now, I will say, full disclosure, I've tried some of these already, so I kind of have opinions about them. Other ones, I was like, oh, I want to try those on camera and see how I feel about them. So this one is, like I said, the Velvet Lip Plus, and I did try it on, and I was like, huh. It's one of those like really moussey formulas, which is not generally my jam. You guys know I don't really go for the moussey lip colors because they can make my lips look quite like wrinkly, and I do feel like this does that a bit. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. It just does. It feels like it makes my lips look a little wrinkly, but the color is really pretty. The only thing is, and this is the issue that I think I'm probably going to face with a lot of the K-Beauty lip products, is that shades like this, I like opacity. And as bright as this is, it's not opaque. As you can see, like my lip is still showing through. And for a shade like this, I like for it to be completely opaque. It feels good on the lips, but again, I do feel like it's giving me wrinkly lips, and you may not be able to see it on camera, but in person, my lips look really wrinkled, and that's just not the jam for me. So yeah, this is my second time trying this on, and I was just kind of like, I have a feeling this is not going to be a fave for me. And I just wanted the color to be a bit more intense, a bit more opaque. And then also, I'm just not a fan of like the moussey lip, the moussey. And I mean, the velvet, it says velvet, which it does feel very velvety. It's not uncomfortable on the lips at all, like not at all. But it's not the type of texture that I generally reach for in a lipstick. I then got another Rom and Juicy Lasting. This one is, I think, different from this one. Oh no, it is the same. So this is Juicy Lasting in the Fig shade, and this one is in Papaya Jam. So I was like, is this the same formula? Because they're in different packaging, but it is. This one though, I'm not gonna lie guys, I think I like this one more than the one that I picked out. Look how pretty that is. It's so unbelievably stunning. How pretty is that? Now, I don't know how much of a stain this would leave on me, because my lips are quite, as you can see, my lips have a lot of pigment, natural pigment to them. So I don't feel like if I left this on and then I wiped it off, I would have a strong stain. However, I'm okay with that because the way I would wear this is just probably like as is, or I mean, it does feel like it has a dry down too. You know, like I'm putting more on. I just want to see if it layers well. It does have like a feeling of like it's cooling on the lips, but it kind of has a bit of a dry down feeling too. So it feels very sleek on the lips at first. And then as it sits, it gets a little more like solid, if you know what I mean. Like it almost feels like it has like it develops like a seal, which is interesting. I don't know if I felt that with this one, but then I applied more of this because this one's more opaque than this one. Yeah, I feel a little of that, but yeah, I love this color though. I really do. How pretty is that? I even really like it with my makeup today. I don't know, I like this. I think this one has me intrigued. I want to give this one more of a try. You know what I mean? And then I have this one from, I think it's called Athi or Ati. And it is, what shade is this? I can't tell. It's not in English, so I'm not going to try and decipher that. But the packaging of this, when I took this out of the, look how cute this is. And it has this little thing. So if you wanted to, you could probably put it on your little keychain if you were like being really minimal. I'm not a minimal girl, so this will not go in a keychain for me. It will go in a makeup bag, but it has this little, how cute is that? So this is the shade. And this is one that I did try on just out of curiosity, and I kind of immediately knew I didn't like it. I'm going to try it on for you guys so you can see what it looks like. But as you can see, it doesn't do much for my lips. But the texture is almost like, this one is velvety. This one has that, like it wants to be velvety, but it just comes off almost like I have a powder on my lips. It's powdery. And I don't know how I feel about that. The color is there. Like if you're someone who likes that like barely there tint like this, I tend to go for that if I'm wearing a lip gloss. Like if I want a barely there tint, I go for a gloss. Whereas this feels very, feels very much like a traditional, it almost feels like a traditional lipstick, but not. So this is what it looks like when I just swatch it on my hand. And as you can see, this is me building it up with like 3 or 4 swipes. So it can get opaque, and that's the ramen and stain from earlier, staining my hand. But the texture of this is what's putting me off more than anything. It just feels like my lips would get dry. That's really it. It feels like my lips would get dry over time from wearing that, because I have naturally very dry lips. So for me, having something that as soon as I put it on, I'm like, oh, my lips feel dry, it's only going to get worse for me. So this one for me is not a hit. But yeah, now taking it off, I like the way my lips look after that. And I feel like this one's stained almost more than this, or maybe it's the combination of these two together. I don't mind that look right now. That's actually really pretty. Next, I got this cute little lip essence. It's called an enriched lip essence, and it's called Around Me, and it is grape scented. It's clear and it smells so much like grape, and I'm here for it. I love the scent of like fake grape things. It's what I love about my my Laneige lip mask is that it's like grape scented. It smells so good. It's a clear lip gloss. Nothing to write home about. I will say I did try this one on just with on my lips, and I feel like it's not as clear as it looks in the tube. On my lips, but I have a little bit of you can kind of see it there, like it's almost kind of got like a white cast. And so on my lips it kind of does have a little bit of a white cast, which is kind of a bummer. But I will say, if I was doing a lip stain, kind of like how my lips are stained now, and then putting that over it, that would look really pretty. So I think for me, the use I would get out of this is putting it over like the remnants of a lip stain to get use out of it. I don't think I would wear this on its own. I have a lip, like a sheer lip color, like balm, like clear from Tula, and it's not completely clear. It's got a bit of pink and a hint of shimmer to it, and it just makes my lips look more natural. Whereas with something that's almost like Vaseline in tint, it actually shows up more on my lips than that one does, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because it has that natural pinkness to it, it just kind of doesn't look like I'm wearing like white ointment on my lips. You know what I mean? All right, guys, so that was my little YesStyle haul / PR haul from YesStyle. I really am intrigued by this. Again, I had only tried it on once. I love the way it feels on the lips. It's so cooling and like soothing on the lips, which this one doesn't feel that way. It's interesting that these are both like from the same line. I think this is from the original line, and this is like one of the newer colors. But I really like the way this feels on my lips. Like, it was so just when I put it on, it felt like somebody was putting like cool, especially on a hot day, it felt like somebody was putting like cool ice on my lips, but not in a painful way, like cool water or something. It was very nice. So this for me is the standout in this little selection of PR items. And then for my my actual haul that I like spent my own money on, I have to say I really enjoying the Beauty of Joseon stuff so far. The serums and the sunscreen have been the hits for me. So yeah, guys, that's everything. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever ordered from YesStyle? What do you think of the website? What do you have your eye on? There's still a lot on the website that I want to order. Again, I really want to order some full sizes of those Joseon, Beauty of Joseon serums, because those are amazing. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, you guys, what you think of this little haul, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.